What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the madness. Today we're going to be doing another Axe Effects firmware review, and today I'm very excited about this one. Why? Because it came with a Klone. And what is a Klone, you might ask? It is a very well-known drive pedal. It's a Centaur Klone. You can go ahead and Google it, but you know what? Somebody from the Fractal forums kind of made a little offering and posted one of their own. A new sale of a Klone, which costs about, $8,500. And people like John Mayer have been using this to dial in some of their great tones. And so people like us that don't have $8,500 for a pedal or something similar, $5,000, whatever. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This thing is $8,999. This is what was posted here on the forums by one of the Fractal Audio guys. Yeah, that's just bonkers. Bonkers, bonkers, bonkers. Who does this? $9,000 for an effects pedal. I say kiss my ass. And I'm just glad that it comes with the Axe Effects now. Perfect. Let's jump right in again. We can start tinkering now. And this thing has replaced my drive pedal on all of my main presets, probably indefinitely. This thing sounds absolutely gorgeous, and I'm super happy to show you a little bit about it. Let's just jump right in, and I'll show you exactly what this firmware has to offer, as well as going bullet by bullet, through the patch notes, and then demonstrating what this thing actually does. So here we go. We're going to be checking out these patch notes real quick. Just go step by step real quick through it, and I'll let you know what's important and what we can test out and what we can't. So first thing we're going to see here, and the most important to me, is the improved drive block. Now, this is improving the sound of the drive block, like they said on the forums, as well as adding the Klone Chiron, which is the Klone clone, which is basically my favorite part about this whole firmware release. So we'll get into that in a little bit. Stick around for it. Fixed amp block transformer, HF being incorrectly set when using 2 amp blocks. That was fixed, so we're not going to test it. Fixed amp block bypass state not being set correctly when using Scene Manager and Axe Edit. So another bug that I didn't personally run into, but it's fixed now, so we're good to go. Remove the USB buffer level meters as they no longer applicable. This is a great fix. Of course, we're not going to test it because it's been fixed. Various other fixes and improvements. I'm assuming just some outlier bugs that we no longer really see anyways, so that's all good to go. So the one that we're really going to focus on in this whole video is the improved drive block, which means to me the Klone Chiron. So let's go ahead and take a look at that son of a gun. So here we are, patch notes up on the top right, me on the bottom right, and Axe Edit right here in the middle. The drive is set to Klone Chiron, not gonna say clone, but they've got 2 knobs here, a gain and a treble, the graphics EQ. They got all these different things in here, but some of these are in other block types as well. So I set this a little bit ramped up in the mids. I changed the diode type to F02015, and then I changed the basic to treble to 7.05. I really like this set to 4.5, while my amp is set to 3. I have a shifter clean going on in the amp section, and then that is about it, with a South Church drive and a little bit of compression with a JFET. So when I set the gain all the way down to 0, clean. I like this thing, like I said, set to 4.5. Gives it a little bit of bite, but it sounds wicked good. You can hear the kind of the Mayerish sound right here. That's why I called this thing If Mateus Fused and Mayer. Sounds super good, guys. So I've noticed the touch sensitivity for this for the drive block itself seems to have improved slightly, at least since this new patches came out. Like the volume knob seems to affect the tone a little bit more than it used to, and this greatly kind of just changes the dynamics of how you play. That's like seems to be the most I've noticed from it, aside from the Klone Chiron type itself. It sounds absolutely fantastic. I'm using this now over the Jam Ray just because of this kind of slightly clean, slightly crunchy, clean tones that you can get. So like as you play softer, but then you change the dynamics a little bit, increase the volume, and you end up getting just a little bit of that bite where you can really hear the change in the dynamics. So generally, I stamp this thing as far as firmware updates go with a big approval. You know what I mean? I just think that they did a really great job. This was certainly unexpected for me. It's something I've always wanted to kind of get, but I've never wanted to fork over the thousands of dollars or buy a clone. And now we've got a clone just built right into this thing, so I don't have to do that anymore. Just saving me some cash. Really appreciate that, Fractal guys. But that's all for this video. If you enjoyed it, slap the like button and the subscribe. Get more content like this in the future. And I will catch you all on the flippy floppy, y'all. Ciao.